Hello, hello! Welcome to the beginning part of the video, the exciting part of the video where we check to see if everything is working. And we roll up our sleeves for an hour's work, an hour's fun, enjoyment, festivities in playing our adventure board game. Let's see if we're working. It looks like we're working. We've got our chat up, fantastic. Hi, I'm Chris and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single-player fantasy adventure board game where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and to find out what happens. In this video series I'm doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours. So it should be quite a long series. We're certainly getting there now. We're on 56, so I think it'll be a bit longer than 60 in total. But we'll see how we go. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time. So feel free, every week for a couple more weeks, I suppose. 2 or 3 more weeks, something like that. Hard to say at this point. Maybe 2 weeks. Let's see how we go. Yeah, so if you want to leave a comment on any of the videos or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is more than welcome to help me with my playthrough as I'm making adjustments as I go. So we've got 3 quests left and we have got one from the Witch Sheolith that we're going to work on today, I think. We need to go into the caverns, which will be quite fun. We need to get a tattered wing. We've already got a tattered wing from fighting some bats. We got that. So we just need a beetle husk and some coagulated blood. So the coagulated blood needs to go in a bottle. So I need to buy a bottle. And whilst I'm here, I might buy another one. We're at the general store. Whilst we're here, I might buy a bottle for the eyes that I've collected from killing night stalkers out at night, just to clear up a bit more space. You can stack 5 items into your inventory, which is here, which is twice as big as your satchel. So your satchel can have 35 spaces. We're using 1/2 inch square chits for our items, but some of them are different sizes, so it's real space inventory management. But in the inventory, you can stack up to 5 and you have twice as much space. So you can see a lot more on, but you can only access it on the in map card. We've got our equipment here, we've got our pouch, is where you put food for restoring health. You can only access items in your pouch. We can also upgrade our pouch to have 3 more spaces. We've got quest items, we've got a stone rubbing, which is what this quest is about. I'm trying to figure out what that means. We've got a dream deck, so you have 10 dream cards that you have a chance to reveal when you sleep in a bed or bedroll and sleep for at least 5 hours, because you can sleep different amount of hours in this game. We're on quest on dream 9 out of 10, so we're almost done with the main quest. So hopefully everyone's playthrough of that will be reasonably similar, but you can't tell, can you? Weather's okay. We've got a map from very early on in the game which shows us roughly the direction we want to go if we want to go to certain places. So like I said, we're at the general store at the moment. So I'll show you what the map card looks like. I'm doing this on all the streams. So in the top left corner, we've got the number of the card, 104 in this case. And then we've got numbers for north, east, south and west, depending on which direction you want to go. We've also got a building here. So I know it's the general store because we already did that last stream when it came here. But we have a buildings deck to check, with numbers on the back that are the map numbers. So we find 104, flip it over, and it says the store, and we've got Erith in there. We've also got some things that we can steal from if we wanted to do some stealing. There's a little mini game for that. If you want to know how that works, we did that quite early on in the stream, but we also last stream we infiltrated a bandit camp and we did a bit of stealing there as well, so you'll see how the mechanic works in the last stream before this one. So we're here, we've got our 12-sided die which marks our time. Every 12 steps is 1/2 hour. So we've got quite a lot of time left in the day, so we're at the store to buy some bottles. I was trying to look for those last stream but couldn't find any, and I now have made some bottles. So we've got 10, but we only need 2. So we're going to put separate things. You can only fit any one, up to 5 of any one thing in a bottle. So we want eyes. You can fit 5 eyes in, but you can't put eyes and, I don't know, something else in there, coagulated blood in the same thing. So a bottle can only hold one type of thing, worms or something like that as well. So we need to find Aerith from our character deck. Aerith, have we? Well, let's see if we can find you here. Aerith, there is. Fantastic. I'll show you what it looks like. All the character cards are the same in terms of the way they're laid out. I mean, their name in the top left, a picture, and then they got their quests they're a part of, an intimidation level, sneak level, and an amount of gold, because you can pickpocket them if you want to. On the reverse side are the items they sell if they are a shop. So here we've got bottle, an empty bottle. We've reduced that from 10 gold to 5 gold now. So both of these are going to cost 10 gold. So we have got 42 gold at the moment, so we'll reduce that by 10 to 32. And we have bought ourselves 2 bottles. So one will be, like I say, for the coagulated blood, but the other one is going to be for these eyes. So we can fit 5 of these together in a bottle. So we can keep them in a bottle in our satchel. How many we got there? 5. So that's made a lot more space. So we got 2 lots of eyes there. Might drop off this lantern. Oh no, we're going to need the lantern. In fact, today, let's put the raw meat over there. So there is a bit of a real space inventory management, which can be a bit fiddly, but this can always be changed later on. We've got some lock picks. They're the only stackable items other than bottles. Things in bottles anyway. So we'll put 1 bottle that isn't being used and then 1 bottle is. So what I do is I put the bottle on the bottom and then we put what's inside the bottle on top of it as a stack. So there we go. We carefully put that to the side. So, we need to get from Aerith as well some lantern oil, because if we're going into the caverns we have to have lantern oil for our lantern. Each lantern oil lasts for 1 trip in there. At the moment it's 10 gold. I don't know whether to make that less or not really. 10 gold for lantern oil. Let's keep it at 10 for now. That's okay. So, lantern oil. That's going to be another 10 gold. Let's try to find it. Oh, we want rope as well. Yes, we definitely want rope. Do you sell rope too? Rope you do. 15 gold. I'm going to... That's going to be a lot. That means every time you go into the cavern you don't have to have rope, but you have to go back the way you came, facing the same hazards, potential creatures and hazards. So you don't really want to do that. You want to get to the end, get to a chest, and then use the rope to escape. So the rope being 15 is way too much. Okay, let's drop the oil down to 5, drop the rope down to 10. Right, so that means we're spending 15 gold to go into a cavern each time we go in. We can collect glow bugs at night, put them in a bottle, and that acts as a lantern, and they last, I don't know, I guess they're free, so maybe they're just a free version. They last the same length one time, but you can reuse the bottle, so it'd be better, definitely more effective. Tempted to, I don't know if we want to wait around. I'm going to try to remember to do that though. I've got to try to do that. So this time we're spending 15 gold for lantern oil and rope. Right, lantern oil. All take space in your satchel. So 35 slots you get go quite quickly. Lantern oil and some rope. Where was the rope? Just looking at it. There's. So yeah, we'll spend 15 because it's a I mean, you want to go and get the glow bugs, but it is a fair bit of hassle because you have to roll the right number on an 8-sided die in the woods, and you can be attacked. So it's not exactly an easy thing to do. Okay, so lantern oil and a rope. 15 gold seems okay. So that means we're down to 7 from 30. 15 would be 15. That's 32 plus 7, so 17 gold. Not much gold. We could sell some of our meat. Our excellent meat would restore 32. We could sell them each for 25. What would we use the money for? We need to upgrade our armor. Oh, you know what? We can't go in. Well, we could go into the caverns, but we've got very little health. We've only got 16 health. So maybe we don't, unless we eat some of our excellent meat, which will restore 30. Let's say 32. So that'll give us 48. Not even sure if that would be enough. Okay. Let's do it. We want to do it today, I suppose. I guess seems to me in this game the question is whether you lose time or you lose gold. So which is more precious to you at the time you're playing? So we could cook up some more raw meat. So the excellent meat is more valuable as health restoration, but if we just slept a night, we'll get all of our health back, and then we could go to the caverns the next day. So I'm thinking we just do that. So I need to upgrade my intimidation twice for 30 gold as well. We need to upgrade I reckon we're only at level 3 for our bear leather armor, which gets us around 70 health. So we want to aim for closer to 90 or 100 really. Let's see how we get on. So the question is, do we eat 2 lots of meat for 60? Well, I don't even know. Oh, we have to figure out what our max armor is, and we can't restore above that. Because there we've got 100 gold just sitting there actually, if we don't use it to eat. If we don't use it to eat, we've got 100 gold. So if we add up all our bear leather at level 3, so all the bear leather is 15 plus 13, so that is 15 plus 13 to me 28, and then all of it's at level 3, so we add plus 4 times 5, so 28 plus 4, no 8 times 5, what's that? What's 8 times 5? Is that better? Yes, 8 times 5 bits of armor. 5 times 8, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 68 is our max. 68. I'm going to make a little note of that, just for fun here. 68 for now. So let's keep doing that. So we have got 16. If we heal for 2, that would be 64. So we can't use that right now. We're going to have to eat 1. Well, it's there for eating. I think we go with it. I think we just keep going in the day, really. We need to go right. Anyway, we are going to drop anything off. Drop off the eyes, I guess. We're going up to the Cavern 1, which is going to be up there somewhere. We need to go to the inn. So let's go to the inn. Here are map cards grouped in the 50s. We want 105. Should go to the inn first to drop off the eyes or anything we really can drop off. There's the inn, 107. So 2, 3, 4 steps. Right, what do we want to do? We want to put our bottle of eyes into the inn. We can't put anything that perishes or anything that's kind of like, well, yeah, basically anything that can perish. Like raw meat, we wouldn't be able to put in the eyes on their own. Oh, we've got lantern oil. Oh no, that's not lantern oil, that's a lockpick. Okay, gotta try to remember that's a lockpick. We've got a couple of garnets and sapphire actually. I forgot about that. What was that 45 I think in total or something like that? Let's go down to the smithy and sell that then to get a bit of gold. Although I don't know what we're going to do with this gold. We could buy a cooking pot. It takes up a lot of space in our satchel, but it'll save us a lot of time. Right, let's do that. Go down to the smithy and we're going to sell those two things. Let's double check how much they're worth in the rulebook. 45. Yes, we would have 50, 62 if we did that, and then we can buy a cooking pot and then we can cook wherever we want. We have to make a fire. We'd have to buy kindling. We have to buy kindling to make a fire. Do we have kindling? No. We have to go to the... Okay, we've got to do a couple of things. I think it would be a good idea to cook. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right, we're going to put this over here. We want to go west rather than east actually first. Let's do that. So there is more space on the table than you can see in the shot on camera, but yeah, the way it's laid out, I would have to change the map cards more often than I would normally. I'm pretty sure my table would actually take the whole map on its own, but wouldn't be in shot. It would be too zoomed out to really see much. There's the pub. We're going to keep our meats now. We're going to go to the smithy first, I guess, and then go up to the carpenters. Okay. We've got a bit to do today before going in. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 172. That way we don't have to eat. We cook up some meat now, we can eat the less good meat that is a bit easier to make. Right, let's try to speed this up a little bit just for the stream because I don't want it to be too boring, but the game is supposed to be casual, so you shouldn't really need to race around doing stuff. I'm just doing that because I want to try to fit it in the stream, which is probably a bit stupid really. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Back around to 3, so that's a half hour. We've got loads of time. Time goes very slowly. Nothing's time gated unless you behave for the inn, which has got 7 days for 50 gold or just 10 gold per day. Right, so we're here. We're selling these things. Blue sapphire, purple garnet. So they're both expensive ones, which I think will be in here. We're going to get 45 and then we're going to go back to the shop. Still right, yeah, blue sapphire, purple garnet, yes, okay, good. That's nice and straightforward. Yeah. Okay, so 45 plus 17. 45, 55, 62. Then we go all the way back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, 5. Back to the shop. Another half hour. we're going to buy a cooking pot. Pretty sure it costs 50. I think I might have made it 60, but I might just change it back to 50. 50, it is 50. Okay, good. That's the right amount. They're getting the economy right in this game, or any game, I suppose. It's very difficult. So we're spending our 50. How much does charcoal cost? Hopefully we've got. It shouldn't cost much charcoal, should it? Let's just have a quick look. Sarah, are you the lady? No, you're the pub lady. Gwyneth. No. It's not you. Who's the guy? Tam's the farmer. Come on now. Who is? It's a Rodrin. Kindling 5 gold. Okay, that's fine. I'll keep you on top. Coming back to you, Rodrin. Keep you there, so we remember. Right, we are buying ourselves a cooking pot finally. We've got a flintstone. Oh, we need to pick that up from the inn. Could we drop that off? We need that to create a fire. You need kindling and a flintstone to create a fire in the first place. Cooking pot is now going in. So it's been a while. We've been waiting for this. I think it's definitely worth getting at some point. And it's an inch square chit, so it takes up 4 places in our satchel, but I think it's okay. There it is, big one. And we've got lockpicks down here. I guess we could put the lockpicks, although there will be a chest at the end of the cavern, and if it's locked, we'll need a lockpick to unlock it. So we need the lockpicks there too. We may, yeah. You never know how many lockpicks you're going to go through. That's the thing. Right, got a cooking pot. Huzzah! Now, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, 2 even. 2 for the half hour. Right, 2 carpenters. Should end up around here, so I think we should be okay. Let's put you there. 1, 1, 2. One, 1, 3. 68. So 2, 3, 4. 68. Okay, so our steps up over the cliff face, and then we can go across. 67. 66. 55. Let's go down on 116. 17. 1, 2, 4. So that joins up there. We wouldn't be able to go that way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Is that on? Just about on there. Fantastic. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay, we are going to buy some kindling for 5 gold. How much should we buy? A bit of kindling. It doesn't stack. That's actually what's getting. We're going to cook the meat and sell the meat, so we'll have a bit more space. We can put some lockpicks away in the inn. Okay, let's buy a couple of. Well, okay. Should we buy 2 for 10? Oh, we didn't get rid of the 50. We've got 10. We've got 12 gold after that. Let's just buy 1 then. So we've got 6 gold left. So we can't buy anything with 6 gold anyway. Let's just use the 10. We've got 2 gold left and we've got 2 kindlings. 2, okay, 2 kindlings. Those. Kindling, those in there. So that's 2 fires, so maybe it'll help us from having to go back. Kindling, 1, 2. we'll probably get some of this charcoal, so we don't have to pick it up there. We can sell it for 2 gold each if we wanted to, but it's a byproduct of creating fire, is having a chance to get charcoal. So 2 kindlings. Right, we can cook anywhere now, but we can't cook on a map card with a building on it. You can't make fires there. So we're going to go towards the inn to drop off some stuff, do some cooking. We're going to sell it at the pub, whatever we cook, so we need that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. And that's a half hour. Whatever we cook we sell at the pub, so we're going to get rid of these, because we're going to go east next. So going east to west and west to east is sequential, so you can just put them on top of each other, create a little pile, and then put them in the right part of the deck. So it's not too difficult. So let's take the 60s, 65. And then other ones. So let's take 112 and 122, 116 even. 122, 129. 28, 129. Make sure you put them in the right order. And then 172. So yeah, there is a bit of, well, a lot of card management, but like I said, it's supposed to be a relaxing game. So you're not supposed to rush through everything, and depending on how big your table is how much you're going to be taking the map out and putting it back again. So let's bring this all the way across. Maybe we can go east afterwards. Should be able to get to the cavern. We've done Rodrin. Right, we can cook here. It's a 20-sided die. We just roll it for each bit of raw meat we have. Hopefully we'll have some good rolls and we'll be able to sell it to get some money as best we can. Right, there we go. So you can ruin meat, you can burn it, char it, it can be finely cooked or good, great or excellent. The lower the number the better for this one. So we've got a few bits of raw meat. Well, we've got 5, so it's not as many as I'd normally like to have, but that's okay. We just want to make a bit of space in our satchel and hopefully get a bit of gold whilst we do that. Let's put the kindling up. Oh, we only got 6 actually. There's another one. 6 isn't so bad. The kindling up there. Okay. Right. So, fingers crossed. Rolling low is what we want to do. Where's our raw meat? There's our raw meat. And then we've got our cooked food. So, where's our cooked food? Good meat, excellent meat, charred, burnt, great. Okay. Is that it? Have we got any more? Fine. Okay. Here we go. Rolling low. Is our luck with us today? We just want a 1. A 1 would be great. We want less than, well, less than 10. 10 or less would be best. 16 is burnt. Oh dear, that's not a good start. Burnt meat sells for 2 gold. We want to make at least 6 gold back from these because they're worth 1 gold each without even trying to cook them. Right, not a good start. Here we go, another one. This one's going to be a good one. I'm going to roll 1 here. 5. Good, good, good. There we go. 12 gold. We have made our money back. That's more than we can ask for. Okay. That's another raw meat gun. Let's take another one. Come on now. 6. So another good. Another good. Okay, so there we go. That's to 24, 25, 26 gold so far. Not loads. That's alright. 2 goods and a burnt. Oh, we didn't use our flintstone, did we, to make the fire and the kindling? Let's do that now. So, actually, to get our flintstone, we had to go back to the inn. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So we're not cooking on the wrong map card. We're there actually. So we picked up our flintstone. Might drop off some lock picks. I don't know. I think we'll keep the lock picks. Lock picks are always useful. There's our flintstone, and then we've used our kindling to create this fire. And we're using our cooking pot to cook. Even though we've already started doing it. 6. We get the good meat. That was another good meat. Right, so we got 3. Come on, low number, low number. 15 is not low. Ah, oh, it's another burnt. Come on. 2 more goes. That's another burnt. Get rid of the raw. 2 more goes, 2 more goes. Come on now, low number. 14. Charred. That's okay, it's a bit different. Charred. Sells for 5 gold. Okay, that's better. And 2. Charred. Okay. Right, last go. Last go. 9 is okay, that's fine. We'll take that. Fine. Alright, we'll add this up, take it to the pub. Or do we want to get the charcoal or the potential charcoal? I might as well show you how it works. Fires. So we've had a few found fires. This is when you can get a bandit attack or just find an old campsite where you can heal at. So we're not using that. We've now got our made fires. So our made fire is either just going to give us some charcoal or not give us some charcoal. Let's take this one. No, we do get charcoal. It just sells for 2 gold. I don't know if I'm even going to bother taking it. Should I take it? Charcoal. I mean, it's only 2 gold, isn't it? Maybe if I made it 5. Maybe that's too much because the lantern was 5. 2 gold. Well, we'll have to go all the way back to sell it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'll tell you what. We'll leave it on the map card, and we can pick it up after going to the cavern if we want to. Charcoal. We just leave that on the floor. Right. So let's go to the pub. 8, 9, 10. We're going to sell our meat. So the 2 burnt, 2 good, a fine, and a charred. So the 2 good is 12 times 2, so 24 plus 8 is 32 plus charred plus 5, 37 plus 4, 41. 41 on top of our 2 is 43. So we're up to 43 again, so that's good. Made a bit, that's not bad. So you make a fair bit from cooking. Make a fair bit. Right, just put this back then. That's why we left it out. Because it goes instantly back in again, so the two good meats go back. Our two burnt meats go back. At least we didn't ruin any of our meat. But the burnts weren't great. Oh well. Didn't get any excellent meat this time. Or even any great meat, actually. Fine meat goes back. Then we've got the charred meat. Okay. There we go. We have made ourselves 43 gold. Yeah, 32 HP from those excellent meats. Let's keep that as stuff that we can eat then. I think we just keep that as what we can eat to get our health back. We've got charcoal at the inn. Oh, we can put the charcoal in the inn, yeah. 11, 12, 1. Pick up the charcoal, 2. Pick up the charcoal, put that in the inn. You can stack that up. Okay. Do we want to keep the flintstone? Yeah, don't know. Are we going to be cooking it? Well, we could leave the cooking pot as well, actually. Let's drop the cooking pot off. So the cooking pot, we're not going to cook there, so let's put that in the inn. And we'll put the flintstone with it and the kindling, because they will go together. Okay, let's drop off some of these lock picks, maybe just one, because the other one's grouped into 5, but that one is on its own. So we just put that there. It's got one lockpick there, and then we've got 10 in our satchel. We've got a spare bottle we're going to need. We've got the lantern oil and rope that's going to get used up. So we're pretty much just carrying our 10 lockpicks. So let's put those down. Tidy it up a little bit. We're going to use those two things in a minute. Okay, right. Good, so let's get rid of these. And that probably. All within the same one, so it's easy enough to do. Was it 130? Okay. Right, now we're going to go into the cavern. We've got time, we've got 20 minutes, there's plenty of time to go in the cavern. Put this across. Right, we need to, let's eat one of our excellent meats. Let's eat one of our excellent meats. We need our health up. We definitely need to eat one, because we've only got 16 health. Right, you're going to eat one of our excellent meats, because we definitely, I'm pretty sure we're going to need to do that. Let's find it. Here it is. So that's 32 health. Plus 16, 32. So it's going to be 48. That's what it's before. 48. It's not bad. See how far. We need to kill 2 different types of animals, but we creatures even inside there. But I'll keep that out ready. But we might not be lucky in getting them, because there's not a guarantee of which one you're going to get. Oh dear. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Okay. Let's find this cavern. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I move us? I don't think I moved that half hour. Let's do that. Right, away we go to the cavern. 103. 102 and 101. And then we want to go 100. Come down here. 99. 98. 97. 96. And then up north from here. So let's go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 85. 86 and then 35. I think it's on 35 if I remember it correctly. 35. $34 it's on, okay. 35, it's not there, and then we come back down. So we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll be 7. Oh no, it's on 80. It's on 34, which is that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is the entrance to the Cavern 1. It is part of the buildings deck, so I'm going to change the name of the buildings deck to just interiors deck. So if we go to 34, I'll tell you what it says. I shall show you even what it says. So it says Cavern 1 to enter requires 1 lantern. We've got 1 oil. We've got. It says requires a rope to leave. You don't. You can just leave the way you came, but it's usually a good idea to have one. Like I say, you have to come back the way you came, facing the same adversaries again. So discard oil and rope after exiting if you use the rope. To set up, take 10 cards from the Cavern's straights deck, take 10 cards from the Cavern's corners deck, shuffle them all together, then place them down randomly. You may choose how to arrange them as long as they connect. Roll 1 6-sided die for movement as long as they connect. As long as they connect. You can never have too much information on a card, I don't think. Right, so we're going to get our Cavern straights and corners ready. So let's get the straights out. We 10 those. Here are our straights. So we randomly take 10. There are a lot of straights, cracky. So some of these will have symbols on them which will either be encounters or hazards. So there's so many of them. So we take out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do another big movement. And take 5 from here. 1, 2, 4, 5. So there are straights. So what we're going to do is create a little cave system that we're going to walk through. Putting these back is not easy. Corners. Yeah, okay, good. Corners is the same thing. Try to shuffle them up a little bit. Doesn't matter too much. I think I've shuffled them before. 10 of these. So there are 3 caverns at the moment. I'm tempted to take away the third one. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if we need it or not. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't know if we need the third one, if that's going to get much use. I haven't even gone into the second one at all yet, and they're only really needed for poisons and this quest. With this quest you only need it for so you only need Cavern 1 for it, so it's quite secondary to everything else. Right, we're going to we've got our rope. We'll keep a rope on us. We're going to use our lantern. I guess we discard it at the end. We're using our lantern at the moment, so we keep it on us. We've got 10 lockpicks, so if we get a locked chest at the end, we should be okay. We've got some excellent meat, so we should be alright for health. What we're going to do now is try to create a, put that as far over there as I can, create a cavern. As best we can. So these caverns can be any kind of shape, depending on what random cards you've pulled out, really. We're going to mix them all up, the caverns and the corners and the straights. So we're going to just make a new deck and give it a little shuffle, and then we'll take each one out, then roll a 6-sided die to see how, because it's on a grid, so we'll see how far we move through the cavern system. Oh, this is tricky with these tiny little cards, and it's just on paper, or sort of thick paper rather than actual cards, so it's quite tricky. Right, so we're starting off with a corner, that's fine. There we go. So I'll show you what this looks like. So here we have, we'll start on the first square, so we can have it any direction we want. I think that also includes, I guess you've got to have one facing the bottom, so we could have it that way, or that way. So we don't want to start on a hazard, or we want to start on something that has nothing. And actually that would be best for us, because if we get a 2 we got an option to not land on something. So if we have it this way, we don't want to land, well, it can be good as well, it's not always negative. So here we got a 1, 2 and a 4 would be okay rolls, and if we head the other way, a 1, 3, 4, so it's basically the same, it doesn't really matter. We start off it, so if we roll a 1 that would be straight on it there. Let's go that way, then we've got 2 directions, which could be quite fun, so let's hope we don't roll a 2. Trying to remember which is a hazard and which is a counter for the hazards. I should have put that on here. So we've got Cavern hazards, a whole deck of these. So they're all random and shuffled. You just take a random one. I think the hazard was going to be the upside down triangle, because that looks like a hazard sign. So we'll go with that. There are hazards. Let's put those there. There are straights and corners. Right, let's roll for where we end up. We can still use our 12-sided die as long as we're not adding steps to it, so we just keep it where it is, which is 5. So we can still use it to go through the cavern. We remember where we are because it's the cavern entrance, so it should be right. Don't want a 2. 3. Good. So we go 1 onto it, 2, 3, no encounter. Very nice. Let's put that down there so we've got a bit of space to work with. And we take the next one, is a straight. Okay, we've got a hazard at the end of this one, so again we can put it that way. We're gambling on getting a 2, or that way, and getting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we going to get a 5? Are we more likely to get a 5 or more likely to get a 2? I don't think we're going to get a 5. I don't think we're going to get a 5. Not a 5. Ah, not a 5. 1. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, is it fine? We have to roll again. That was a 4. It's a 4. Of course it's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we land on a hazard. Let's take a random hazard. Let's take that one. Secret passage. No way we got this. Oh, we didn't really want that. That's interesting. Okay. So, secret passage. The next card is the treasure room. You spy a hidden passage through a gap in the rocks. Okay, well that's okay. We'll go to the next room is the treasure room. We put that randomly back in and give it a shuffle. Just because we've got the treasure. Okay, we can go back the other way. We just need to get some encounters actually. What we really want. So the next room, this corner, is the treasure room. So as soon as we go in here, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know. Let's do that. We want to encounter actually 2, 1. Okay, well we're in the treasure room. So now. Okay, so the treasure room for Cavern 1. That's what we need to find. Need to know what the treasure is for the Cavern 1. Where are our caverns? Caverns. Cavern 1. One small treasure chest. It takes 1 hour of time to go through this. In-game time. Small treasure chest. Okay, that's fine. Small treasure chest. So we have to see if it's locked or not first, and that shouldn't be a problem anymore. You get better things in a locked treasure chest though. So we got our small treasure chest. Pick 3 treasure. It's unlocked. Well, kind of disappointed we didn't get to use our 3 treasure. Right, we got quite a lot of treasure. We've got locked treasure and unlocked treasure. This is the unlocked. That's the locked. 3. Oh gosh. Right. How are we doing for time? 10 minutes. Okay. Don't know if we're gonna have. We need to get into some encounters. I want a 1 next. 3 treasures. 1, 2, 3. 2 bronze ingots. That's good. They're worth 10 gold each. And 2 gold. So 2 gold goes instantly back. And then we get our ingots. So put 2 gold up. Brings us to 45. And then we're going to take 2 bronze ingots. Here we are. 10 gold each. Okay, bronze ingot. Shame it's not an iron ingot. That would be worth even more. Okay, got our bronze ingots. Put those in our satchel. Right, roll again. So that's the treasure. There's only ever going to be 1 treasure room in any given cavern. So we could exit now, and then, we wouldn't have to use our rope because we haven't gone that far. But we would have used our oil. We only got 1 of those. Should have bought some more lantern oil. Oh well. Right, there's our treasure. So the treasure's done. We don't get any more treasure. Maybe we need a little marker for treasure room. Let's just use one of these cards. So that was our treasure room. Put that there. Okay. We would like a 1. We'll go the other direction. We want to get we want a 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we start a new path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's another hazard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't want a hazard. Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go back on ourselves. We really want a 2 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 or 5. 6. No way, it's 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, fantastic. We're now gonna have an encounter. Is why we came here. Sorry for my nose is dripping. Right, let's have ourselves an encounter. Cavern creatures 1. We will see what we get. We want, just don't want a bat swarm. We've got bat swarm. Parasitic beetle would be good. We get the beetle. What do we need for the quest? Husk, beetle husk from that. Or we want the leech, which has the coagulated blood. We really don't want to get bat swarm. So we got 3 cards here. We don't know which is which. We want anything. We want 2 out of 3. Not a bat swarm. Not a bat swarm. Not a bat swarm. Parasitic beetle. Yes. Okay, parasitic beetle, fantastic. Put that over there. That's our weapon. Right, parasitic beetle has 40 health. Yes, it does. It doesn't have a lot. It's only got 2. So we don't have any art, unfortunately, for these yet. At the top, we've got 2 card markers, which means we reshuffle all the cards after 2 rounds. 40 health. If it's lost 10 health in round 1, it'll do an action, something bad. If it's still alive, which it will be, drain energy. We're not going to do 40 damage in 1 round. Very unlikely. It doesn't have very many cards, so it should be. I don't know how deadly it is. Can we put that down? Put that across there. Give our weapon a shuffle. We would like some crits and some big hits. Hits and crits. Hits and crits. Actually, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use 4-sided die for our. Right. We'll pick 1, 2, 3, 4 for our starting hand. The beetle will go first. As normal. Yeah, I guess we can't. Hold on. Does it have a sneak? Can we sneak up on these? If we roll to go on it, can we use our sneak attacks? And our bow. Can we use our bow? I don't see why not. I think this should just be like a normal combat, right? I don't have any rules. So we can use our bow, which is a 20-sided die. Let's use our bow. See what we get. I have to get our combat. Don't need that out anymore, I don't think. Or that. Combat, we'll check what our bow results are. So a 1 or 2 is a headshot, which is instantly kills animals, but this is a creature, so it will roll 2 6-sided dice, see what it does. We've got crippling shot, stun shot, normal shot, and a miss. We don't want to miss, so again, low. It's always a roll low. 11. Oh, it's just a normal shot. I've never had a good one. That's so annoying. Right, normal shot, 1 6-sided die. We want a 6 on this. 3. Okay, that's fine. It's got 40, so it's got 37. Now, we've got 48. We do have our initiative, so we can put an initiative down if we wanted to use that for another 3 damage. You can't trying to think if we can link our cards together. So if I do 2 initiatives and a crit, could I do that before round 1 even starts? I think it's just going to have to be the initiative card, the 1 attack. So we could do 3 before combat and then pick up a card. I don't know if I want to do that because I want to. If I get a miss or something bad, then I've ruined my chances of doing a good crit, which I could do 7-14. I could do right there. So let's not do that. It's going to do a drain energy, which means you cannot move. That's not an attack. That'd be a couldn't dodge. So we can attack. I'm going to combine my backstab and sneak attack for 7 and crit it to make it 14. So that's nice. So we take away 10 and 4, 23. So that's good. We got you down to almost half health already. We pick up 1 though, even though we can combine up to 3 cards with daggers. Drain energy again. Cannot move. That's alright. I'm going to keep the sneak attack. I'm just going to use the stab for 2. Better than nothing. Pick up 1. Got another stab. That's not great. Feed, it's doing 3 damage. Let's use the stab. So we take 3, it takes 2. So we take 3, it takes 2. Okay. We did more than 10, so it's not going to feed again. That's the end of round 1. So we want another crit for the second round. Ooh, we'll be lucky to be able to kill it before. It's going to do a drain energy, which means we can't move for the first turn of the next round. So we pick up to 4 again to start the new round. We do get a crit. We get 2 crits actually. It's not ideal. Feed. We could do 12 damage to it, and then we can only combine once per round. Let's just do the 2. So we're going to take 3. It's going to take 2. It's quite a slow moving one, this one. We pick up 1. We want a good attack. We don't. We get a dodge though, so we can dodge, but we really want to attack. Let's dodge that. Feed. Come on, give us another attack. Oh, so now we've got 3 crits. Are you joking? Oh, that's terrible. Drain energy, can't move. That's okay. We're going to do the 4 and then crit it for 8. It's not great. So if it was 10, it would be down to 7, but it's going to be 8. So it's going to have 9 health left at the end of round 2. So I want to shuffle these up so that the crits aren't all together. I'll do that in a second, and then we'll take all of these guys and shuffle those up a little bit. Okay, well, it's already doing a drain energy. So that means we can't move. So it's already doing a drain. So that's actually turn 2, not turn 1. Is it doing it? No. Yeah, so it's doing a drain energy on us already. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't move, so we can't use our dodge. We need to do 9. Before 6 we can do 12. That will kill it straight away. Yeah, it just says can't move, so we can do 4, 5, 6 times 2 is 12. It only has 9 health, so we kill it. Perfection. No worries, we will take our 1 beetle husk as a reward. How we put these there. Okay. 1 beetle husk coming up. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're 5 minutes past. Beetle husk. So, I guess it's a bit tricky to save the game when you're in the middle of doing a cavern. Let's take the beetle husk. We need a coagulated blood. So our choice is we leave the cavern and we need to go get another lantern oil, which we could just do. Or we just go, yeah. If we've used this, can we go back onto it again? I wonder. Quite figured that out. Let's move. See where we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go up here. We want a 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. We want a 1 or 2. I guess you can just reuse the same one. 1! So we go back onto the same one. And it's just another encounter. So you don't, yeah, because we already found the secret room. So this is just a spot where you always get encounters. Otherwise we would need a little token to put on it to say we've used that. But I've got it so far that, yeah, no, they don't go. They're always there. So we can have quite a small little one here. We're going to pick ourselves a cavern creature again. We want it to be a leech. You can still run away from creatures. It's a parasitic beetle again. Now, let me have a quick look at the poisons. Beetle husk. Let's see, we don't... Could get 2 beetle husk and coagulated blood for the white poison. We got tattered wings already and fangs. When did we get the fangs? Where's that from? I can't remember. Okay, we need 10 eyes for that though. So we would need to kill another parasitic beetle. We can kill another parasitic beetle if we want to. Or we can run away. What do we want to do here? We really don't need to stay. I mean, if we're just sort of chilling, we could easily just do it. Let's... Oh, we didn't roll for our sneak. It doesn't have a sneak. I guess we're not sneaking. It doesn't have a sneak value, any of these creatures. I guess there's no sneak up on these. So I used the sneak last time. Let's see what it does. It's going to feed. Okay, well if we get a dodge, we can just dodge straight out from that. Let's hope we get a dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do not get a dodge. It's not good. 2 backstabs and a crit. I mean, there's no point us doing damage to it if we're just going to run away, which we are going to do. We'll take the 3 damage from it because we don't really want to fight a parasitic beetle. We would like to fight a leech. That's really what we want to do. Okay, so we'll take the 3 damage from you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Try again. So we need to roll. 1, 2, 3. 3! Ah! 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cavern creatures, come on. We want to just get a leech. A leech, a leech, a leech, a leech, a leech. No idea which one of these is the leech. Leech! Haha! Perfect. Okay, leech then. We'll do this combat and we'll leave the cavern. So this stream is a little bit longer than we needed it to be. Hopefully we won't need to eat another bit of food. We're going to do our 20-sided die roll. Come on, let's get a good roll. 15 is not a good roll. Come on. It's just a 6-sided die. 5 though, that's a good bit of damage right at the beginning. A leech is 35, so it's actually a bit easier to kill, so they've only got 30. We've got 39, so it's going to be a little bit close perhaps. Right, where are... So they're going to do their first attack. Suck blood. 2 damage. And plus another 1 damage for 2 turns. So it's going to, unless I can dodge this, it's going to be 4 damage basically. It's not too bad, but it'll whittle us down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to be able to dodge out of the way. What we got? Sneak attack, stab, sneak and a backstab. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do our little initiative before you get a chance to do anything. Let's put these away a little bit. Okay, so that's 3 against you, so you're down to 27 already. And then we take 2 for now. Well, it's going to be +2 as well, isn't it? Unavoidable. Right, we pick we pick up 1 because we always start at 4. It's another stab. So this is now, that's what they've done. We're going to put just a stab down. So it's 2. Okay, we pick up 1. We really dodge. Okay, we really want a crit. This is another 2er. Light-headed, cannot attack for 1 turn. Excuse me. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to dodge that so I can attack. Dodge away from that attack. So fantastic. And we'll pick up. We want a crit. It is a crit. Yes. Okay, good. Light-headed, can't attack. Not again. Can't dodge that. Can't attack. Wait, well, we can't attack. Right, so we've done 5 damage to it. Oh dear. Suck blood. It's going to do another 2. I did not see that. I should have looked. And it's going to be alive. Okay. That's annoying. Right, that's in round 1. We did do 5. No. Well, I guess we... Do we count? We did the bow, so we did that as well. So we've done more than 5. Actually, so it doesn't count, I'm going to say. Because the bow attack has got to hit for that 8. Got to go for that as well, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Suck blood. 2 + 1 for 2 turns. Right, we're going to do some real damage to you. We're going to do 2 sneak attacks for 4, 8, 16, my friend. 16. That's going to bring you down from 25. If it was 15, it would be 10. It's 16, so it's 9 health left. Okay, we're doing this. It's going to do 2. Oh my god, another suck blood. So it's doing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can only do a stab for 2. Down to 7 health. Oh. Shame we can't do another crit. Okay, we pick up. It's a dodge. Light-headed, counter attack for 1. That's fine, we'll dodge that. So we've got another 4 that's doing to us. So we're down to 27. And it's doing another suck blood. Because it's still alive. It's still alive after round 2. So it's going to do another suck blood 2 and +1 for 2 turns. So it's basically, I think that's always just going to be 4 anyway, unless there's a way of, I could just change it to be 4 really. So another 4 from our 7, it's down to 3, 23. Right. Can't attack us. Annoying. That is annoying. Unless we got a dodge. We got a dodge, then we were right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So miss. We got miss, stab, backstab, miss. Oh dear. Right, well we can drop miss, that's fine. It's not actually hitting us or anything. Now we get a dodge. We've got a backstab and a stab of 5. We need to do 7 damage though. We'd like to do that now. We're going to dodge that. Good. Let's have another attack. It's a crit. There we go. We've killed it. We're going to take this damage. Oh, I cannot attack for one turn. No way. No way he just did that. We used up our dodge. Right, I'm going to drop my miss. I can't believe that. We could have killed it right then. We didn't do any damage to it, so it's fine. It did. Oh, we dodged that, didn't we? Yeah, so it didn't do any damage to us either. Right, we get 4 to start the round. Suck blood. We can't. We're going to take that 2. Oh, this is when it comes into play actually. We can crit, so we're going to do 6. We don't even need to crit. We're going to do 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8. We kill it. We do take 2, but not the other 2 because we haven't gone to the other turn. So we're going to take 2 damage. And we've killed it. Perfect. And we will take our coagulated blood because we have a bottle. If we didn't have a bottle, we would not be able to take the blood. And we're going to get out of the cavern. Okay. Right. Put those creatures back. Weapon goes over there. We're going to roll to get out of all our blood. Where's our coagulated blood? There it is. We now have everything to finish off this quest. We've got blood, we've got the tattered wing already, we've got the beetle husk. So our coagulated blood is going to go into a bottle. You can only fit one of these in a bottle. It basically fills the bottle. So where's our bottle? And then we put the coagulated blood on top of it. These bottles are reusable. So we could use our rope to escape here now, or we can try to just get back. We're quite close. I'm hoping we can just get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what happens. 1. Okay, I don't really want another hazard, so I'm going to go back. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's good. 1, 2, 3. We just don't want a 3. 1. That's okay. That's going to be a creature I just put away. I've got to see which one we get. Having said that, before we do that, if I get a dodge, I can just dodge whatever attack they would have. So let's do our 1, 2, 3, 4, because I've got a. We do have a dodge. We do have a dodge. So we don't even need to do the creature. Perfect. Because our species has a combat bonus of turning any attack into an initiative, or any of our cards into an initiative. So we can just dodge anything by turning it into an initiative card. We don't want a 2. It's a 6. That's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 or more. Don't want a 2. It's a 6. Haha, we're out. 1, 2, 3 and out. And we got the treasure. Unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic. Right. We're out of the dungeon. Of the cavern. Not dungeon. We'll put the cavern creatures back. This was a bit of a longer one because I guess, yeah, difficult to perhaps save the game in a cavern because yeah, because it's just going to be out and about, isn't it? Okay, straights and corners. Put those back in a minute. The cavern hazards. I wonder what our next hazard would have been. Water breach. Skip the next encounter. They're not all bad, the hazards. as we saw, went straight into the room. Right, let's get these up to 100, because that's one pile, and then from 101 along, that's another pile. '85, '86, and 35. So let's do 35 first. Well, so yeah, packing up, not super long. We got the Cavern corners and straights to put away as well this time, but that's okay. So 96 to 100, then 85. Okay, then we've just got 101. 107. And there we go. So that's the map packed away nice and quickly. That's where we are. Corners and straights go back. Corners and straights back. Right, there we go. We'll save ourselves here. We can finish off this quest next stream. And there we have it. Whew, went through the cavern. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.